So, Dad, what is my heritage?
Well, from my side of the family, all my grandparents were 100% of where they came from. So you have my father's mother was from Finland. She's 100% Finnish. My father's father was from Ireland, 100% Irish. My mother's father was from Germany. He's 100% German. And my mother's mother was from Ireland. So I'm half Irish, a quarter German, and a quarter Finnish. You are a quarter Irish, an eighth Finnish, and an eighth German. And then whatever your mom has on her side.
Interesting. All right, Mom, what's my heritage on your side of the family?
Well, my family is a little bit a mix of mostly Irish. We also have some English, Italian, and I think a couple other countries spread in there, not really sure. We're kind of a mix of a lot of European countries.
Thank you. So, growing up, I had always been told that I was Irish. It was something that my grandparents and my parents always said that we should be proud of. So when people asked me, what heritage do you come from, I just always said Irish. I knew that I did have some Italian and some Finland and a few other countries in me, but none of those had ever been as emphasized as Ireland was. St. Patrick's Day to my family was always more than just a party weekend. On my mom's side of the family, we would have our entire family from Michigan come down for the weekend so that we could all be together again. And it was more like a family reunion for us than anything. I remember when I was younger, my grandma would pick me up from preschool and take me back to their house until my mom could come pick me up. And I would try and wear my brother's Notre Dame jerseys on the day that I was going over there because my grandpa was a huge Notre Dame fan. They actually had a room in their house called the Notre Dame room, and it was filled with not only Notre Dame stuff, but just everything that could have possibly reminded them of their Irish heritage. So I actually have a claddagh ring, and this symbol kind of represents like friendship and love and loyalty to those around you. And there are a few different ways that you can wear it. So if you wear it on your right hand outward with the bottom of the heart pointing out, it shows that you are single. And if you wear it on your right hand with the heart facing inwards, it means that you are taken. If you wear it on your left hand, on your left ring finger outwards, it means you are engaged. And if you wear it on your left hand inwards, it means that you are married. This ring is actually my mom's old ring that she used to wear, but it is one of the Irish traditions that she has kind of passed down to me. One interesting thing about my family is we actually found out that one of my great relatives was an architecture for the White House.
So my dad has this book called The Greatest Presidential Stories Never Told, and the government actually held a competition to pick a design for the president's house, and the winner was James Hoban, an Irish-born architect from South Carolina.
James Hoban was a great relative of mine on my mom's side. As I said before, I was always raised to be very proud of who I am and where I came from, but there was something that really shocked me about being Irish. So in 5th grade, we had to do presentations about our culture and where we came from, and so I was kind of talking about the Great Potato Famine in Ireland and how a lot of people came here for refuge, and I learned that when they first came over, Irish people weren't really accepted, which was something that really surprised me because I had always been raised to be so proud of that, and it was just interesting to see how that used to be something that people looked down on. My grandpa's grandfather actually came to the United States illegally. So he had family in Michigan, and he was kind of having a hard time in Ireland. So he actually snuck onto a boat and hid there until he got to the U.S., where he reconnected with his family. So tomorrow I am going to the post office to send in my DNA results, and I'm really excited to see what I get back. So I got my DNA results back a few weeks ago, and they're pretty interesting. I learned that I am 69% Irish and Scottish, 19% England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe, 8% Finnish, and 4% Norway. As you can see here, these are kind of some of the areas that my ancestors came from. I am home on Thanksgiving break right now, and we went and saw my mom's side of the family a few days ago, and my uncle did the same ancestry DNA test, and it's interesting because he has like nationalities that I don't have. For example, he has Italian in him, which I always thought I had, but according to this I don't, which is kind of interesting. We learned that just because like my mom has Italian in her doesn't necessarily mean there is Italian in me because of the way that the DNA works. So like me and my brothers might not have the same exact percentages of ethnicity in us. But it could be interesting to see what my twin brothers have, like how similar theirs is, if it is the exact same, because of the fact that they are twins. Another interesting thing to me is the fact that I am 69% Irish. I mean, I know that's still a lot, but I feel like growing up it was always so emphasized that I thought I would be more Irish than I actually am. One cool thing that Ancestry does is it kind of shows you where like links in your family have gone. And I guess that I have family or DNA links that moved down to Australia. Another cool thing about the Ancestry DNA is it's giving me an option to go on Spotify, and it has created a playlist of songs that are connect to my DNA. This project was very interesting for me. I think I learned a lot of new things about my family that I had not known previously. For example, I never knew that my grandpa's grandpa actually came over here illegally. And I think it's really cool to see that I am not just Irish, there is a lot more to me.